Jeff, Zach, we are talking about ways to detract from your home value, things homeowners do that actually lower the value. On the list includes uh, failing to address necessary maintenance and repairs. That's certainly something we see in commercial properties as well as residential. Ignoring stuff like a damaged roof or whatnot, prolonging the problem may go get worse or really affect the entire property. Highly personalized renovations or design choices, making a house so just a very small niche of people are going to be attracted to those elements, limiting your market. Uh, we've got do-it-yourself projects where people take on a project and they're in over their head. They don't actually know how to do it instead of getting a professional to do that. And then also additions, other changes to the property done without permits. So you
Yep.
now, yeah, that's a pretty good list. Some of your thoughts on ways you see folks detracting from the value of their home, or even in the commercial space stuff you see
Well, I'll
owners
uh,
doing.
I'll jump in here and I'll give you a personal story of something I came across. There was an unnamed billionaire that lives nearby who built his own house, and money was no object. It was a very, very specific house that they built, and when I say specific, it was built in wings. It was long. It was narrow. It was completely custom tailored to this person. I mean, there's a bowling alley in the basement. It was very cool for that person. It's now been sitting on the market for about 5 years, and they can't sell it. And so that's kind of the thing that detracts from the value of the house. I mean, the guy dumped tens of millions of dollars and he'll be lucky to get anything out of it. So highly personalized construction or taste is a great way to destroy a value of a home.
I would add too, just from a purely just base view is most people who aren't billionaires don't have the ability to build and rebuild and change and modify things. What ends up happening is a lot of people will go in and overbuild a pool, or they'll overbuild a kitchen, or overbuild a bathroom that doesn't suit the neighborhood that they're in there. And they think in a lot of ways like, oh my God, I built this 50, $75,000 kitchen or bathroom, and I'm going to get all of that value. It just doesn't end up working that way because most people don't realize that, an appraiser is going to come in and reduce that value because there's nothing that supports it in the neighborhood to give them an actual true valuation on that kitchen or bathroom remodel they did.
Well, you said pool. That's an interesting one because a lot of people think it's a very large expense.
Yeah.
Can be hundreds of thousands of dollars for that exterior space. And when you're done, you're like, I'm going to get all that money back. A lot of times they'll walk in and say pool minus $100,000 of value because it's a maintenance, it's a hazard, insurance cost, etc. So that's a good point that you can overbuild and think you're going to get value, and a lot of times you get
Yeah.
you get $0. Like think about blinds in a house. You know, you're going to put blinds in your house, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. But when you buy someone else's house or a used house,
You don't
you
give a
expect the
damn.
house to come with blinds. I'm not paying you for the blinds; it comes with it. So
Now that I would say as well, exteriorly, like you hit on, landscaping is enormous.
hmm
Landscaping changes the entire elevation from the side, especially on residential properties where, the average person, right when they pull into a driveway, decides whether or not they will move into that house. It almost doesn't even matter what the interior looks like.
Yeah,
maintenance is a key one too. You hit on not doing the upkeep. I realized recently I was guilty of that. The trim work on my house, I need to go do some touch up paint. And you got to stay on top of that stuff because when you don't, then you got to strip it all down. You got to do it all over. And when you do it all over, then you got to do the whole house. And a lot of times if you don't keep up that maintenance, you're going to really destroy the value of your house.
Yeah.
yeah, and I would just throw in on the commercial space, getting the wrong property manager is a perfect way to get multiple of these problems all done at the same time. And I know that's something we work to control ourselves. But thanks a lot for the insights, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and check out our website at selectfincap.com. Get on our list to get information on exclusive deals in the future in real estate, commercial real estate. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks, Steve.
Steve.